Hi guys, Nicole here. I'm just sharing this video with you because I want to share something really cool with you. So hopefully you have about 5 minutes to listen and let me know what you think. A little bit of background, I'm a teacher, I'm a soon-to-be wife, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a granddaughter, I'm all those things. And something that's always been important to me is the health and well-being of my family and myself. So a little bit of background, I had 2 diabetic grandmothers. I had one of my grandmothers had breast cancer, she also had a stroke. So although we've relatively as a whole been healthy in my family, we've still struggled with some disease. And I've always thought to myself, what can I do to make sure that my mom and my sister and myself and my daughter don't struggle with these same diseases that ultimately caused both of my grandmothers to pass away. I don't want that anymore. I didn't want to see that happen to my mom, my sister. I didn't want to see that to happen to my friends. So about 3 years ago, I was introduced to a product called Protandim. And I'm gonna go into the proof a little bit later, but I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, keep listening, because this has been clinically proven to prevent the #1 thing that causes all disease. You name it, it's caused by something, and I have a way to stop that. So please keep listening. I've been taking this product for 3 years, but what made me want to share it with the world and just shout it on the rooftop was somebody that was very near and dear to my heart growing up, somebody's parent, in their late 40s was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and he's currently fighting that right now. I thought to myself, what if I would have shared this with him 3 years ago? Could I have made an impact on his life? And that right there got me to stop and say, it is time to share this with everybody that I know and have them share it with everybody that they know, because this truly is a medical breakthrough. It has been quoted and called a medical breakthrough by multiple institutions, and it's really something that has been life-changing, and I can't wait to tell you about it. So I'm going to give you just a really short little science lesson, and I promise, I'm a 3rd grade teacher, I'm going to make it not over my head and certainly not over yours. So don't get scared when you hear a science lesson. You think of a vehicle. It takes in gasoline and produces energy to get it running and functioning the way it's supposed to. Well, as you're driving to the grocery store, your vehicle is also using that gasoline to create its energy, but it's producing toxins. Our body is the same exact way. Every single body on this planet takes in oxygen, takes in food, they go to sleep at night to help it produce energy. And when that energy is produced, it also produces toxins. The toxins are called free radicals. And the free radicals damage your body. They are a bad, bad thing. It's toxins going in there and beating up your molecules and causing damage. The damage that it causes, because you have a large amount of these toxins when you produce energy, is called oxidative stress. So again, oxidative stress is the wear, the tear, the damage that is going on all inside everybody's body. Everyone on this planet has oxidative stress. So what have we done in the past, and how do our bodies deal with this? Well, in the past, we've always eaten our fruits and vegetables, and we've taken our vitamins, and that's great, and that helps. How does it help? By giving us antioxidants. Okay, so antioxidants are anti the oxidative stress. They gobble it up and neutralize those bad molecules. So that's great. We've got ways to deal with it. Our body also produces its own antioxidant enzymes. Great news, right? Well, about 20 years old, when you hit those late teens to 20, those antioxidant enzymes basically all but drop off. They stop being produced in your body. So now you are left solely to deal with your oxidative stress through fruits, vegetables, and vitamins, right? That's the old way of doing things. Eat those fruits, take that vitamin C, and fight those antioxidants so your body can continue to run healthy. Well, I'm going to tell you that you have trillions, sextillions of free radicals in your body floating around, these toxins. And when you eat fruits and vegetables, or you take vitamin C or vitamin E, those things are great, but they're only going to give you a 1-to-1 ratio. So what I mean by that is if you were going to take 500 milligrams of calcium, let's say, that 500 milligrams of calcium or vitamin C, whatever it is going to neutralize 500 free radicals. Great. But it's just not enough. It's not enough. We've got trillions upon trillions upon trillions of these free radical molecules. So taking your vitamins and your fruits and vegetables is great. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep eating my blueberries. I'm going to keep doing those healthy things for me, but it's just not enough. So here's where Protandim comes in. This is the medical breakthrough that has basically changed the game. It has changed the game. So remember I told you that your body has its own antioxidant enzymes to fight off the toxins in your body. But it drops off at 20. Protandim has been proven, and again, you can check any of this information on pubmed.gov, publicmedical.government, and it has been proven to reduce that oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, bringing it back to the level of what you had when you were a child. So one of the coolest ones is if you read thoroughly through that study, one of the patients was 78 years old, and they were able to restore his oxidative stress level to that of a 20-year-old in 30 days. How does this work? You, again, I said it's 5 all natural ingredients. Those are green tea, turmeric, bacopa, ashwagandha, and I'll get back to you when I think of the last one. And milk thistle. Okay, I don't want to delete the whole video just because I forgot one ingredient, so bear with me. So it's got 5 natural ingredients, and the synergy of this, when you take it, it triggers your own body's natural God-given ability to produce its own antioxidants. And guess what's great about this? This ratio is a 1 to 1 million per second. Per second. So you've got 1 molecule of the Protandim, and you take it, and it causes your own body to fight the antioxidants or gobble them up at a rate of 1 million per second. This is crazy. Sounds like a made-up number, I know, but go on pubmed.gov and read one of the 23 peer-reviewed studies. Again, these are third-party studies that are independently funded, and they have nothing to do with the company. So it's pretty amazing stuff. Not only that, but there's been other studies that have shown the genes that cause other diseases like cardiovascular disease, breast cancer, other genes that cause these diseases. They studied people that had these genes in the non-functioning levels. They were given Protandim, and within 30 days, those genes, 85% of those genes went from non-functioning to functioning. Therefore, stopping those genes from going off haywire and creating cancer and cardiovascular disease, all these things, saying stop, and reversing them to functioning level. I mean, this is mind-blowing stuff that we have something available to us to stop disease in its tracks. It has also been proven to increase life by 7%. Okay, so it's just mind-blowing, guys. It's mind-blowing. I'm so passionate about this because the market for this is everybody who lives, everybody who eats, breathes, sleeps, anybody is, should be taking this. I am so passionate. If you can't tell, I'm getting hyped up just talking about it. The great news about this is that you can start it today, and within 30 days, your oxidative stress is proven to lower back down to that rate of a teen. Like I said, oxidative stress is bad, causes every disease there is out there. So how do we fight that? We fight that with our own God-given abilities, just triggered by Protandim. So if you're interested with more about Protandim, that's awesome. So I've kind of gone into the product, okay? The product's great. But also, if you're passionate and you say this sounds like something that I want to do, I just want to quickly tell you that it's not just about the product. It's also about timing and the way that they're paying out their distributors is just insane too. So if you're interested in sharing this news, I'm gonna just give you a really quick brief overview. I want you to think about everybody that you know who makes money off of any type of network marketing. I don't want to name drop, but you know them, and you know that there's those handful of people that make that great money. And what I found that they all had in common was they were one of the first to get in. They were usually one of the first people I heard was selling. It was before the market had all, been saturated and everybody was doing it. Everybody and their mother was selling. It was the people that I heard from at first that are really making the money. That's because it's proven. In multi-level marketing or network marketing, the proof in the pudding is that the first 30% of people that are in marketing are going to make the most money. So let me challenge you. Have you heard of LifeVantage? Have you heard of these products? Probably not, because we have not been saturated yet. We are just growing in our momentum. We are just on that front end of growing. So if you're like me, I wanted to get in on something that's going to help me live my life of financial freedom. But I was already too late for most companies. This company, it only has 65,000 distributors worldwide. Worldwide. You can't even fill the Husker Stadium with that. So we've still got so much room to come in and be on the front end of this booming company. You've heard about the product. Timing, it's great. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you is how to make money with this company is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen. It's residual income. That means you do the work once, well, not once, but you do the work, you hustle for a couple years, and then you get paid over and over and over and over and over again. Residual. You do it once, theoretically, and then you get paid forever. This is how musicians, this is how movies, actresses, this is how they make their money. They do the work once and then it continues to pay off. So I'd love to get into how I earn residual income. So yes, there's a product that's great, but what's even more great is once you can share the message about this product, we've got an 80% retention rate. So once you share the message and the people coming back and back and back again to hear it, or to take it, and people take this stuff for life because you've heard how crazy good it is. So get in now. Share the good news. Share this video. I've also got other business tools. I've got a webinar every Tuesday night that's done by one of my mentors, John Garner, who's a Pro 7 in the company. He is making crazy money off of this, and he will go on a webinar. He'll teach you about the product. He'll teach anybody who wants to hear it about the opportunity, and it's really great stuff. So I really encourage you to ask me more, and let me show you how life-changing this is, not only in the product side of things, but in the residual income and the potential to really change your life. Okay, change your life. Be on the front end. Take the timing factor and run with it. That is one of the best advantages you're gonna have in this company, is the timing and how early it is in the life of this company, and how life-changing this product is. I mean, let's share this with the world. Let's get people healthy. Let's get people living that life of their dreams. All right, thanks for listening.